What is up, TBMG Nation? I'm back for another video, and today we're going to talk about the final episode of the King Eternal Monarch. That means you'll watch the King Eternal Monarch, and that's a Korean TV series that is streamed in Netflix. I have made early written reviews about the King Eternal Monarch. I believed I wrote a review about it from episode 1 to episode 6. You can find that review in my Facebook page, the Bisaya movie Goer. If you're watching this video, let this be your spoiler warning, because we're going to talk about all spoilers in this video. In the opening scene, they take us back to the night of the treason.
천정고에서 실패하면 영이 너라도 꼭 역적 이름을 사자.
Lee Gun finally decided to kill his uncle Lee Lim, even if he knows that he'll be sacrificing the memories of his loved one Tae-yeol on the process. In the first part of the episode, we will see the end of the story arc of Lee Lim killing his brother, and justice is finally served. The first thing they do, Young kills Lee Gun's cousin, the one who's guarding the door, and he's still alive in the present time that we're watching, so I'm just wondering what will happen to his future self. I have never seen the character being killed in the past that is still present in the future. We didn't have to wait any longer for the answers, because Lee Lim bites the dust. But before that, let's talk about the inconsistencies of their past, because 2 times you've seen the young Lee Gun in the room with Lee Lim. He cut the Manpasikjeok in half twice, but this time that didn't happen. So what changed? That only means their past can be inconsistent. That only means killing Lee Gun's cousin already contributed in changing the future. And one point I'm going to share with you guys is the hero's entrance of Young and Lee Gun entering the room with their guns. They look like superheroes who's about to save the day. However, later on, we see the creative camera movement that is a choice, of course, of the director. I love the choreography, I love the fighting styles, I love their fight scenes. However, the camera movement made me dizzy. I hope you'll not take that against me, because I believe there's a lot of people who get dizzy in that scene. And then we transition to the present time with Sin Jae. And one very noticeable thing that we've seen in the rest of the episode are their acting chops. Their acting is on point. It really shows that this is the final episode, that all the stars, all the characters are giving their all in their acting, and almost all of them are shedding tears. And not just crying that will affect the viewers as they're watching them. And remember the seeds that Tae-yeol took from the Kingdom of Korea and planted it in the Republic of Korea? Lee Gun believed that it will not sprout there. But in the final episode, that plant pays off. The plant is a character by itself. When Tae-yeol was trying to shoot a charging Lee Lim, the bullets flew inside the mystic world. And that's how the plant pays off. It showed you that the plant sprouted when Tae-yeol needed its help. For me, the plant was the key to connect both of the different worlds. So Lee Gun finally defeats his uncle, and Tae-yeol trapped in the mystic world. That's a win-win for us. That means Tae-yeol's memories won't be erased, and Lee Gun will have a chance to go back to her by going to a lot of portals. If you're going to think about every detail and every logic about this show, well, it's just going to tire you out. All you need to do is enjoy the show as it is. What we get from most shows in the final episodes is a cliffhanger. That's why I like this one, because they satisfied us with the ending.
문이 열릴지라도
함께하는 순간들이 때로 아련한 쪽으로 흐를지라도
내 사랑 부디 지치지 말기를.
그렇게 우린 우리를 선택한 운명을 사랑하기로 한다.
They ended their arc at the very beginning of the show, and they made a lot of comedic beats during their reunion, and I believe that's a creative choice of the creators for us to feel that everything is already fine and everything is moving forward a-okay. So there's no need for a second season. Lee-gun and Taeyol always sees each other, and they are dating, and they are now called the time-traveling couple. And from there moving forward, everything is a cringe fest overload, and I don't mind that, because they're just satisfying us with the ending, so that's okay for me. So what do I think about the final episode of The King Eternal Monarch? I think it's very satisfying. They did not put a lot of cliffhangers in there, except for a few loose ends, like the little boy with the yo-yo. I really believe that he is the Manpasikjeok. However, they left us to think who that little boy really is. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you agree with me, you can comment down below and share your thoughts about the final episode of The King Eternal Monarch. And shortly you'll be seeing the season review of The King Eternal Monarch. I'll be uploading that on my next video. And what we're going to talk about there is we're going to talk about The King Eternal Monarch as a series as a whole. Since it got a lot of backlash, especially here in the Philippines when Ai de las Alas posted her thoughts about the series, I hope you'll just listen to each other's opinions and just accept it, and let's just agree to disagree. Kamsahamnida for watching. If you want to see more Korean content, you can visit April Salinas' YouTube channel. She's putting reaction videos of the Korean pop culture, so you better subscribe and like her channel as well. Please comment, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends that the TBMG is here. Remember, in this world, there are only two types of moviegoers. Those who go to the movies and spoils it on the internet, and those who goes to the movies and watches TBMG. Haha, let's go!